just as everybody else out there, we aren't really leaving the house at all, so ordering in pizza is something that's happening. We'll let other people take the gamble out there with the germs. That's a terrible thought. But today we are ordering from Domino's, and Eric just informed me, is it that everybody is ordering this particular pizza?
Yeah. Like a lot of people on YouTube and stuff have been talking about it because it's so weird.
Yeah, so a weird pizza's come out, a tapioca pizza, and we were like, we're definitely gonna try that. We've got nothing better to do. So I ordered this seriously like a week ago on my computer and just scheduled it for today. And I got an email a few moments ago that told me that our delivery is going to be on its way. So you can click a button on the email and you get to see the process that your food has come in, like when you ordered it, when they added toppings in the oven and out of the oven, and now it's up for delivery. And if you scroll down a little bit, we get to see where the guy is delivering things. So we can actually watch him coming to our place. It says he's about a minute away.
Does it tell us his favorite pizzas, toppings and stuff too? That thing?
It does. It says his favorite pizza is Total Picadu. Tropical. That took me a moment. Wow. And then it also says like he likes baseball. So we learned some weird random facts about the guy that's driving our pizza here. Will we talk to him about those things? Not at all, because I'm very hungry. But he's going to be here any minute, and we're just going to wait for the bell to ring. Does she didn't even wait for me to say hello. I don't know if it was a she or he. They can still hear me downstairs. Goodbye. It takes a lot longer to go up the elevator than it does to walk down the hallway. So just waiting. Gonna get some pizza soon. This is a sign of the times. I can hear her. Konnichiwa. So this is the stack of food, and every time I order a pizza, I always am shocked at how small it is. And we'll get into that in just a moment. I'm gonna put all this stuff on the table.
All right, we've got our thumbnail picture taken, and we've got our B-roll shot. Here's all the things that we do.
Might still be warm.
Yeah, it still feels pretty warm. We try to do this as fast as possible because we don't want our food to get cold, obviously. We ended up getting a package, and can you explain like a little bit of how you order the package?
Okay, so the package, you go onto like an app for Domino's, and I will say what we got in our package, which is 2 medium pizzas. The pizzas are 22 centimeters wide. I don't know how much that is in inches. You can find out how much that is in inches while I talk. So 2 22 centimeter medium-sized pizzas, and then we got 3 sides with it, and we chose to get a salad and a sweet treat, which is some little pancakes, and we also chose to get some chicken, because I asked Eric if he wanted a salad or chicken, and he said chicken.
8.6 inches.
So this is
I gotta ask you a question. Are we having an earthquake?
No, if I sit next to you.
Her chair is like moving my chair. I was like, what is happening?
I noticed the same thing.
Okay, so 8.6 inches.
We'll call it a 9-inch pizza. Okay. 2 9-inch pizzas. So what you see in front of us costs 3,200 yen. That is $30. This is $30 worth of pizza time.
This is why we don't do Domino's very often.
This is why we don't do pizza, period, very often.
We found some places that have cheaper pizzas, but like we had that.
The quality is not what we want.
Oh, the Kona, was it Kona or whatever? That was 500 yen for a pizza. I mean, it's a really thin little pizza, but at least it's only $5.
Yeah, Kona is good, and we also found a place that we're willing to pay 3,000 yen for 3 pizzas that are quite good. We found that for Eric's birthday. That was a very big surprise, but it was not Domino's.
The problem though with this isn't that I think that you're not paying, because the quality of the Domino's in Japan is pretty good. Like it tastes good. historically, at least from what I've had. The problem is that like we're gonna eat $30 worth of pizza, and I'm still and like salad and like chicken nuggets or whatever, and I'm still gonna be hungry.
Yeah, and
like,
you've dropped 3,000 yen, and we can go to somewhere and get a lunch deal for where we spend 2,000 yen, and we feel pretty stuffed.
Pretty full. Yeah. And we honestly, to be real, we don't eat a tremendous amount of food either. Like our portion sizes tend to be smaller than like people in the States, and I think that if people in the States ate this, like, yeah, this is like one person's food almost, like in some of the portions that you see in the United States. So it's it's small and expensive.
Small and expensive, totally is the way to say that.
Okay.
I say we jump back into our pizza of the hour.
Okay, the tapioca pizza. So if the inspiration for this pizza is bubble tea or boba tea or tapioca ball tea or whatever it's called. It's got like a zillion names.
And all I want to say is I'm kind of against bubble tea right now. I feel like it got way too trendy and now they're just charging me a lot of money to drink tea. And I like to chew on things, but I don't really need to.
And it got super, super, super popular in Japan over probably the last fall and the winter.
It went to the point where we had like specialty shops that did it, and then we had too many specialty shops that did it, and then every single shop that could do it does it. Like every kombini is now selling it.
And for a while there was like lines of Japanese teenagers at every one of these shops. Like it was like a 20-minute wait for some tea, and then it just completely evaporated. And this was pre-virus that it evaporated.
Yeah.
And now they're all screwed because they've got these shops that
and nobody's
there's
gonna
not
be
even a
buying
hype
those
for.
bubbles.
So what's weird about it is that on the very end of this like trend, Domino's is like, let's make a pizza out of this. It makes me wonder if they got access to a bunch of ingredients.
Somebody's selling all their bubbles.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody got all these ingredients and they're like, what the hell are we going to do with these? And Domino's bought them on like the super, super cheap. It's like, let's make pizza!
And everybody is gobbling it up. I mean, this is so weird on the bubble situation that it's worth trying. Like, people will still ask me, like, I'm going to go get bubble tea. Do you want some? No. No.
I like this stuff, personally. I'm down on it, but I think that it was a little bit overhyped. What I find weird about it is it's been around for a long time and it just popped and got super famous.
Yeah. So
yeah.
We have the pizza, and I didn't know it came with a sauce. So I am really struggling to figure out what that sauce is. And I assume that it's a sweet type of sauce as opposed to a...
it says maple sauce on the back.
So
this is
definitely
a maple sauce. And then the pizza itself looks a little grim, to be real. Like
the picture that we saw on the internet looked a little bit better. It looked more bubbly. But I guess I'm not necessarily disappointed.
It smells... It's like a thing. It smells like something.
It has a strange smell to it that
waffles
maybe...
or something? Like syrup? Does it smell like syrup?
It's not a sweet smell. It's a very Italian smell, but like an out of the normal pizza Italian smell to me.
And like, it looks like there's cheese on this.
Yes, there's definitely cheese.
Okay, let's do it.
Put the sauce on. What are you doing?
What?
You a monster?
I'm not gonna drown the whole thing in sauce.
What? So we're going dry bones on one of these?
No. I'm gonna put a little sauce and then, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to get a real bubbly one. Yeah.
All right.
Here the bubbles be.
All right. So do you want me to hit you up?
I'll hit myself up.
Okay. I'll hit
you go for you, and I'll go for you.
You don't trust me on the.
I don't trust anyone on my saucing needs. I'd like to sauce all things myself.
Okay.
Anywhere,
so
everywhere.
It's already a bit like how Domino's pizza crust is. You know what I'm saying when I say about that? Domino's pizza crust is a little like wet. Like not wet. I don't know. There's something about it. Like it's like universal to all Domino's pizza. It's got that crust I don't know.
All right. To the bubbles.
Okay,
to the death of the bubbles.
That ain't good. It just tastes like
I don't know when to stop chewing and start swallowing, because you're supposed to chew for quite some time on the tapioca.
Yeah.
And I had to swallow and have some of it go down my throat and some of it not go down my throat.
I gotta say that's pretty terrible. It really just tastes like they took, because it's pizza with cheese on it but no sauce, and then there is tapioca balls which do very little to it. The problem is that the maple syrup is what you have to have the maple syrup there, because otherwise it's just a piece of dry bread. And the maple syrup and the cheese, it just tastes like they're not things that should be in the same room together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Am I right? Like it's like they needed some sort of sauce. There is no sauce under the cheese. Am I crazy?
Currently swallowing with a tapioca ball still in my mouth. This is wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you swallow those things whole, it's weird.
Yes, and you don't want to, and your brain tells you you're not done chewing.
I feel like it's some sort of cartoon where you're gonna see him like go goom, 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 goom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so definitely weird. Definitely, I would say past weird to bad.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Okay, so I just had a little bit of the crust with no cheese and no balls and just some syrup, and it's okay because it's like bread with syrup on it. You know what I mean? It's like that's okay. But yeah, the cheese flavor.
But this brings me to want to talk about the Domino's website and how they categorize their pizzas. This pizza is a medium-sized Happy Range 2 pizza. Happy Range. It is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So they've given like monetary values to all of the pizzas, and they're cut into 4 different ranges. So if you choose range 1, a medium-sized pizza is 1,800 yen.
But that's
1,800 yen for this size, for pizza. That's insane. That's why you have to get the deal. That's why you have to get all this stuff. And then if you go up to Happy Range 2, then it costs like 2,400 or 2,100. It goes up in price, and each pizza in that bracket is the same price.
So this was the cheapest of the cheapest brackets.
No, there's a bracket below this.
Oh, no Happies though.
Yeah, well, it's Happy 1. This is Happy 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, I understood. How much was the Happy 1?
That was a great exchange about the ranges. It's really stupid. So when I was looking for the particular deal that I wanted to, I was going through the app, and I didn't know what range of Happy the tapioca ball pizza was in. So the first deal that I clicked on, I just assumed since it's a limited time thing, it's in Happy Range 3 and 4. The coupon said you could get 2 pizzas, Happy Range 3 and 4. So I go through the whole process, and when it shows me the pizzas that I can get in that deal, this wasn't in it. So I had to go all the way back to the beginning of the app deals and get Happy Range 1 and 2 for the deal. A little aggravating, and seriously, why would we categorize pizzas like that?
I don't mean to harp on this too much, but the problem is it's so dry. There's no sauce. There's cheese. It's cheese, right? Am I insane?
It is cheese.
Okay, it is cheesy. The fact that there's no sauce, it's like you're just swallowing a desert. And like syrup is a little bit wet, but syrup is kind of not really sauce in that sense. You know what I mean? They wrote maple syrup on there. They call it maple sauce, didn't they? Literally. Yeah, maple sauce.
So it's not syrup.
Yeah, somebody's got the whole thing is bad. This is probably one of the worst pizzas I've ever had.
But it's still really funny.
It is funny.
I'm really glad I did it.
It is funny. I don't think it's disgusting. I'm not like turned off. I'm not like it's not like it's got something on it that's like terrible or anything. But it's just a disaster. It's just a complete disaster. I'm glad that we have
gotten 2 of those pizzas.
Yeah, we have a pizza that's just got regular stuff on it with sauce on it. That
this
I don't
one
think.
Is cut into it's cut into 8 pieces. The other one was 8 pieces, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's normal. And yeah, it's normal.
It's hard to get it apart.
And it wasn't cut very good.
No, it's cut really bad. I can't break it. But you were very smart, and you brought us another knife. You anticipated the poor cut.
Nope, I usually eat it with a knife and fork. I anticipated my needs.
Like George in that candy bar. How do you eat your Snickers?
This is margarita.
It's kind of, Domino's.
Get that bad taste out
It's
of your
so
mouth?
much better. It's infinitely better because the texture is right. The sauce is there.
It's a pizza.
It's not a T on a pizza.
Yeah.
Without the T. Yeah. Yeah, that thing was bad.
Okay, well, we're gonna get that taste out of our mouth. Actually, I've got to eat the rest of that pizza. So.
Do you? You gonna do it?
Yeah. I don't waste money. I paid for that pizza. Unless it really was making me gag, I wouldn't continue eating it.
Can I have this pizza and you can have that one?
I get 1 piece of at least each one of those. This is the deal. That pizza was a bummer. Hopefully this video wasn't. What's the worst pizza you've ever had? Tell us about it in the comments below. We'll be back to videos from Hawaii next week. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything.